Oh, no. No.
Are you like the mom, is it?
No. No, we're just friends. Yeah.
Oh, the friends. Oh, cool.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Taste of Reality. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me, and we are reviewing Married at First Sight Australia Season 9, Episode 5. Before we get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and let's get into it. So this wedding is all about the last two... What did I just say? This episode is all about the last two weddings. And they kind of go through the honeymoons a little bit. They sped through it because next week is the dinner party. And you know, we come to the Australian and the UK versions for the dinner party. I'm ready. But before we get into it, let's talk about these two couples. So we have Olivia, who's 28, and Jackson, who is 30. So we talked about Olivia back in the first episode, but she's the one who lost a lot of weight recently and still suffers with body dysmorphia. For those who don't know what body dysmorphia is, it's basically you have a misconception of how your body actually is. So you can be thin and think you're big, or you could be big and think you're thick. It's both body dysmorphia, honestly. That's a short version. You could Google the rest. But basically, her having body dysmorphia gave her a lot of self-esteem issues. Even though she is slimmer, she still has insecurities of when she was overweight. She also shares that her father was diagnosed with cancer, and for 7 years, she was his primary caretaker, and he recently passed away. But during that time, she had to put her love life on hold.
But I wouldn't trade a minute of that.
How much would it have meant to you if your dad could have met your partner?
For Dad to know that I had met somebody beautiful and I was well looked after by somebody lovely, he'd be very, very happy.
I love that she was able to do that for her father, and I love that she was able to find self-confidence and weight loss. But when I think of these two things coming together, I fear for her. I really do fear for her. I do. And the main reason is because still struggling with body dysmorphia to the point where it really affected the people that she would choose to date. She acknowledges that she accepted less than she deserved because that's what she thought she deserved. And then her recently losing her father after sacrificing that much time to be with him. And even before that, she says like that was her person. That was her best friend. Like her dad was her person. It's a lot. That is a lot. And I'm hoping that she doesn't think marriage is going to fill a void. You need to come in marriage fully whole, baby girl. Fully whole. Or you're going to find yourself in a hole. Okay. Moving on to Jackson. We also touched on him too. He never got along with his mom's partners and felt like he always had to shield I think they're both younger. He had to shield his younger sisters from having to experience the tumultuous household that they were raised in.
Those experiences definitely shaped me, I would say, in a positive light. I know what not to do, which I think is a big thing. In a relationship with a woman, she should always feel safe. There should never be a moment where she shouldn't feel safe.
What I love about him is he sounds like a nurturer naturally. You know, I don't feel like anything he says is performative. I don't feel like he's looking for like a change in life. Like, oh, I've been single for so long, let me just try marriage. I genuinely see caring, positive, loving, all these characteristics in him, which is great because Olivia does need a person like that. But still, she still needs to find the self-love within herself. That's just my biggest fear. Olivia's family is very supportive, which is great. They are also keen on Jackson. They're like, okay, he's cute or whatever. But nobody is as excited as Olivia.
Jackson, okay.
Oh, you look absolutely beautiful.
Oh my God, you're so handsome. You have blue eyes. Oh my God, he has blue eyes.
Oh, beautiful.
They are blue? Okay, cool.
Okay, perfect. Hi.
Good. How you doing?
Although the family is very supportive, the mom's biggest concern is that Olivia tends to jump in head first. She tends to jump the gun, and maybe she's going to be hasty in going into this marriage in that she'll miss the red flags. She won't really ask the right questions. She'll just be like, oh, it's a fairy tale. We're just going with it, right? So mama's like, not my daughter. I love her too much to let her make a mistake. So she interrogates him at the reception, but he did so well.
Like, I wanted to talk to my wife and try and get to know her a little bit.
What sort of sport do you play? Like you do tennis or snow skiing or any of that sort of stuff?
I did bodybuilding for a little bit. That's all right.
Any dogs or cats are kind of, you know,
I have a dog.
male?
My dog is male, yeah.
Despite being a part of the Inquisition, he and Olivia have a very strong bond to each other. They're kissing at the reception. They're having nice little chats. It's cute and all. Morning after, they even consummated the marriage, child. All the self-esteem issues were thrown out the window, apparently, once she saw Jackson. But I love that for her. I love that she was able to release her inhibitions, just let herself explore, let herself be explored, actually, if we're being honest. But yeah, I thought, okay, that was nice. It's a little hasty, but the mom warned us. She also shared her insecurities with him about her physical characteristics, and he also handled that very well.
It's just like that little broken part of me that I don't think will ever be fixed.
It's all right. I'll bring the toolkit. We'll fix her up.
That's really sweet.
Honestly, Jackson is a star. Literally have nothing negative to say about him at all. I'm hoping it works out because I love him. And I like them together, but mainly I love him. Somebody who I'm not a fan of is Al. This little 25-year-old boy. Listen, as a woman in her 20s, dating men in their 20s, it's not it at all. It's not to say that there aren't 25-year-old men out there who are ready, but Al is not one of them. Not at all. Okay? He, however, was partnered up with Samantha. They said she was 26, but every time her age pops up, she's 27. So I'm not sure if like she changed from the application time. But back to Al, he's never been in a relationship. Ever. But he feels like he's ready to settle down, mainly because everyone else is.
Seeing my friends partner up, seeing other people get engaged, just moving on and enjoying their life with their love, and I feel like I'm being left behind.
That's the problem I have with Al. It's more so a situation of FOMO, which is the fear of missing out, rather than being in a mindset of marriage. Being in the mindset that, yo, my priorities have changed. I'm looking for something different in life, and marriage is what's gonna get me to, you know, the life that I'm trying to live. No! This man is talking about, well, back when we were younger, everybody was partying, so it was cool. But now that I'm older, everybody is married and having kids. So I need to do that. No. You need to come to that realization on your own, not just because everybody else around you is doing it. Oh man, I feel like they set her up. Oh my gosh. She seems very well put together. Oh my gosh, she's got the job, she's got the looks, she's got the, she's that girl, okay? And unfortunately, in her last relationship, she was actually at the cusp of being engaged. And then he switched the script on her.
Like, I remember reading his diary and it was like, 2019 goals, proposed to Sam, Rome, ? Didn't happen, FYI. He decided to cheat on me instead. And I think the hardest bit was like someone who's meant to love you so much, hurt you that much. Oh, it's just men. They're trash.
Men. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Jeez. So Al's mom, speaking of can't live without, I feel like she's going to be an overbearing mother-in-law. She has no problem being his enabler. She washes his clothes. She cooks for him. She was damn near tucking in his shirt. And okay, yeah, the tucking in the shirt, like, that's just your mom making sure that you look presentable. But it was just overkill. I'm going to touch on her a little bit later. But moving to the wedding, what's his name? Al is immediately attracted. And how could you not be attracted to Samantha? She's stunning. Okay, she is stunning. So he's immediately attracted, and she's attracted to him physically. But when she hears him talk and sees him act, she's like, I don't like this.
The flags are going from pink to red, like, pretty quickly. Oh my God, help.
To make matters worse, his mom decides to make a speech at the reception. Cute. Great. She started off awesome. He's an amazing guy. He's this and that, and this is why he's the perfect husband for you. Except for the fact that he's an immature man-child, and you probably should run while you have the chance.
He can't cook, nor do laundry, and not very good at cleaning. He just likes to relax with his computer games.
Never to say this, Mom.
Catch up with his friends. At the same time, have his dinner served and lunch packed for work the next day.
Again, I say, they set her up. They set her up. I get it. They're both young, both full of life, but you can clearly tell she has a different mindset on marriage that he does. I feel like he's doing this to say he's done it, not because he really is in a place to change his life. And even still, marriage is not the time that you choose to change your life. You change your life for marriage. You know what I mean? I'm so mad. I'm so mad. They set Samantha up. Oh my gosh. So even with the feelings that I have, and probably the feelings that you have as well, she's starting to warm up to him. The next morning, she's like, you know what? I love having a laugh with him. I love that he is full of life and all that stuff. And she sees potential in them getting deeper. Poor her. All her husband cares about is getting a kiss.
No, we're not gonna kiss.
I'm going to need the experts to answer to this. Because what was the reason? What was the reason? I know a lot of people in the comments sometimes like to disagree. So to one of the people who loves to disagree with me, please explain to me how this union came to be. I don't understand what's going on. I'm very upset for Samantha. I'm very upset for her. Oh my gosh. Whew. Bringing it back. Like I said, I almost said next week, tomorrow is going to be the dinner party, and I'm ready for the fireworks. My main question is, where's Anthony? Is Anthony going to be in attendance? That's all I want to know. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another review.